Hello everyone. Well, there has been a lot of videos about the concepts of numbers and all. Well, let's take a break and try to look into some tips and tricks in order to fasten the calculation, because calculation is what is very important and the time you take for calculation is much more important than knowing the concepts. So here I have written all the squares right from 1 to 20. Well, of course everybody must be knowing right from 1 to 25 square. So here I have put it right from 1 to 20. If at all, if you are not able to remember all the squares after 15, well, there's a trick. 14 square 196 and 16 square 256 has a difference of 60. 13 square and 17 square 169 and 289 has a difference of 120. Likewise, 12 square and 18 square will have a difference of 180. Similarly, 11 square and 19 square has a difference of 240. All of the differences being multiples of 60. So, well, in this manner you can actually remember all the squares right from 11 to 20. But this would not be enough for you to do the calculations, because all the aptitude questions that are asked in either the competitive examinations or any technical examinations would require you to know all the squares right from 1 to 125. Well, now we would be finding the squares right from 21 to 30. In the board you have squares of numbers right from 21 to 25. Well, 26 square would again be nothing but 100 more than 24 square, which would
make it 676.
And 27 square would be 200 more than 529, which is nothing but 23 square. So that makes 27 square as 729. In the same flow, 28 square would be 300 more than 484, which makes it 784. And 29 square would be 400 more than
This.
which makes it 841. And 30 square would of course be very easy for you to find out. 30 square is 900. Well, now in order to find the squares of numbers right from 31 to 125, I am going to split all the numbers right from 31 to 75 in one category and 76 to 125 in the other category. Well, let's take any number that's existing in this range. So let me just try to find the square of the number 47. So there are quite a few steps that you'll have to follow. In order to find the square of any number that is existing in this range, you are taking two reference numbers, 50 and 25. Now the first step is nothing but find the relation between 47 and 50. 47 is 3 less than 50, so I am representing it as minus 3. Now take this minus 3 and square it. Well, minus 3 square is nothing but 9. But I want a 2-digit number, so I am writing 9 as 0, 9. Now take the minus 3 over here. 25 minus 3. Add 25 and minus 3, which would make it like 25 minus 3, 22. So 47 square is nothing but 2209. Well, let's take another example. 56. And you want to find the square of the number 56. Again, 56 lies in this range, so I am using two reference numbers, 50 and 25. So yes, what is the relation between 56 and 50? 56 is 6 more than 50, so I am representing it as plus 6. Now take this plus 6 and square it. Well, that would give you 36. Now take the plus 6 and add it to 25. 25 plus 6 will be 31. So 56 square is nothing but 3136. Now just moving on to the next category, where you will have to find the square of the number that is existing in the range 76 to 125. Let me take the number that is in this range. Let it be 94. Now for this particular category, you are going to take only one reference number, unlike the earlier one. Well, that reference number is nothing but 100. Now the same procedure. How is 100 and 94 related with each other? Well, 94 is 6 less than 100. So that makes it minus 6. Now take the minus 6 and square it, which gives you 36. Now take the minus 6 and add it to the number itself. Well, 94 minus 6 would give you 88. So 8836 is the square of 94. So here also I would give you another example. So now let's take the number 117. I want to find the square of 117. Well, 117 exists in this range, so I am taking the number 100 as the reference. Now, what is the relation between 117 and 100? Well, it's nothing but 117 is 17 more than 100, so I am putting it as 17 plus 70. Well, the steps are quite easy because we have done three different numbers. We have done it for three different numbers. Well, what is 17 square? 17 square would be nothing but 289. Well, 289 is a 3-digit number and I need only two numbers. So what I am going to do is that I am going to write only 89 and take that 2 as a carryover. Now, take this 17 and add it to 117. 117 plus 17 is nothing but 134. 134 plus the carryover 2 would make it 136. So 117 square is nothing but 13689.